It actually becomes very difficult to burst through some of these tanky Schalke members. There's the Sejuani you talked about earlier. It's the 5th time we've seen Trick play it this split. And Vitality just staying around. This is a 5v5 brawl at level 1. We wanted chaos, we wanted fights, and that's going to happen. Jackdro jumping in, Schalke going low, Trick having to flash away, and now having to run away. Mowgli, oh, you see the damage coming down onto him already. Vitality looking for the traces. Jizuke hits level 2, but Jackdro's so low. Adagi going in, Odo flashing forward. Cabo trying to bring the hammer down, but Upset goes one more. It's a double for the Caitlyn, and Vitality are falling to pieces. This could be it. This could be the series defined. Mowgli tries to contest Trick on the top side. Trick able to get there first, going in. Mowgli, of course, no flash after that level 1. Trick just needs one more auto, locks him up. Abadage on the chase, and Mowgli will pay for the sacrifice with his life. Jizuke expectations were for the first 10 minutes of the match, and we're not going to get to do it right now because Cabo shot's been caught out by Abadage. The chase is on. Odo still there. Cabo with a jump across the wall, but Odo chases him down. 1,000 gold lead for Schalke early on.
This is actually pretty cool. I'll hold it.
It is pretty cool as Mowgli almost goes down to Abadage. Not quite gonna fall. Abadage steals it away! Collateral
able to abuse level 6 to level 4 and just kill him.
Well, here comes Jizuke down towards the bottom lane, looking for that mid lane gank. Ignar caught out just a little bit, still has the flash, has the exhaust as well, and Upset just opens up onto Jackdaw, who has to jump away. And here comes Trick. Jizuke realizes he's out of mana, and with no mana, you can't really do too much. He will fall. Upset takes him. Ignar trying to dodge away from the Skittles. Doesn't even use flash. He's a beast. He avoids it all, but Mowgli, smoke screen. 7-1.
This is Aya now. A later Mountain Dragon. Again, Schalke have had control over this river for the entire time, so this was the pick and choose about
when was confused like me for a moment there. It was Silas who'd stolen the Requiem away, who used it, which is why it hit onto Vitality. Jackdaw looking for the engage here. Black Shield used on Upset, but already Attila is dead, and Mowgli will be sure to follow. It's so easy for Schalke. They're tanking the tower, they're taking the kills, and Vitality can do nothing about it.
This is an Infinity Edge Caitlyn at 12 minutes into the game. The tower falls at 13 minutes.
I totally agree with you, but also I feel like that level 1 is kind of indicative of just how Vitality...
AD carry as talented as Upset. As long as you just put meat in front of him, he will do the work for you.
Jackdaw was looking for the engage there, but the Black Shield will hold him off. Caught in the binding. Odo and Cabo trading on towards the top side as Odo flashes away. Cabo doesn't have a flash of his own. Upset looking for the damage as Attila goes low. Requiem used, not going to do too much, but Odo might get taken out. Gifted over to Jizuke, and Vitality have a kill on their mid laner.
And that's kind of what Vitality really need to look for. They need to isolate and pick fights where Upset is not a factor in them. So they kind of pick the one winning fight that they have, which is using that Requiem in tandem with the Cabo Shard versus Odo. Now, meanwhile, while that was happening, yes, Vitality did get the kill, but it's still...
Upset is sitting on an Infinity Edge and a rapid fire cannon building up towards his next. You've only got an Essence.
All of this attention as people keep running at him, they continue to make cross-map plays, and as long as they're always trading...
I'm not sure they know Jizuke is waiting here. Now they do as the control ward spots him out. Odo looking for that Mega Nine, needs to build it up pretty quickly. The teleport comes out, and they're looking for the fight as Abadage is going to join it. And here is Trick off towards the top side. Jizuke forced back behind the tower. Trick's going to catch onto Jack Troll. Abadage still chasing onto the Carthus. He'll take him out. And meanwhile, on the top side of the fight, the teleport was cancelled. Cabo Shard has nowhere to go. Tries to flash away, but he will not survive to fight another day. Trick takes him down, and it's too easy. Jackdaw dies as well. Upset's dominating. But here it's only 2, so it doesn't really matter too much. Jackdaw's going to face check straight into Ignar. Upset on his way as well, and as we all know, that Dark Binding lasts an absolute light year. He's caught out. Upset goes godlike. He's trying, but look, actually, Trick is very low here. Oh. They respected it. They took down one of the smites for you. Okay, Schalke going to get the Baron. 22 minutes in, they have an insurmountable lead. 11,000 gold ahead. And this one is...
Oh, no!
Oh, no, indeed. He's going to escape for the moment. He pops the quickness to try and win. He's delayed.
This is perfect. He's distracting
This is almost an entire minute of Baron buff that he has wasted.
Oh, Schalke, they figured it out. They turned around. No, Jackdaw, get the minions.
He's going to get out. He's going to get out. You can't catch Ricard.
That's a win!
That's the Jack Troll, everybody! That's the Jack Troll. Now Schalke realize, oh, we could have been hitting the inhibitor towers for this entire time. They take down mid inhib. They'll take it down. Oh, they're taking down inhib. No! No! He joins Vedius.
I'd like a moment of silence.
So would Vitality. Schalke going to push in the bot lane inhibitor tower here. The inhibitor next on the menu for them. 23 minutes in, they have just demolished Vitality here.
Look at Upset.
Oh my God. Goodness gracious me. Attila takes half his HP, and Schalke should just look for the win. Odo is bringing a wave in, but they could just use the TP onto this cannon minion, or one of these minions. There we are. Pops in, looking for the first. So there's the quickness going out from Jizuke, but that was a kill. It was Jack Troll. Jack Troll went in. No, Jizuke went in. That was very odd to me. Requiem comes out, Trick going forward with the Glacial Prism, and KazaLoLLCShighlights will fall. It's all done, but the Nexus falling. Mowgli flashes back. They get a kill. The crowd goes mild. Schalke will get the second Nexus tower. They're just going to wait to take down the Nexus. Vitality trying to defend. Upset, getting the damage in where he can. A couple of auto attacks onto Jack Troll will be enough to send them packing, and Schalke go 1-0 up in this series.
Rock out of the jungle, hit an axe, and then just mow someone down in a long lane is exceptionally high. So I'm curious if, with the Karma blind pick from KazaLoLLCShighlights, that Mowgli is going to be
time around his lanes.
And specifically a very small amount of time around Jizuke. I'll hold it for bot lane.
Yeah, Trick's coming in. Ignar's going to land the stun onto Jack Troll. Ignar's taking away, though. First blood goes over to Vitality, but Trick is on the chase. The root comes out. Difference is in the top lane, in the bot lane, but it's about 1,000 gold already. Only 6 minutes in. It's a pretty sizable sum. Mowgli's trading here onto Trick. Double root's going to land. Abadage going in, and Mowgli will fall, and now Jizuke has to look to get that flash away, trying to escape. Trick still on the chase, flashes forward. Oh, he misses.
Shove the wave in. Jack Troll is trying desperately to clear it out, but here's the dive.
See Ignar going in, doesn't have the 6, tags up the tower. 1 down, but Vitality will lose 1 in return. Trick almost falls. Meanwhile, Mowgli and KazaLoLLCShighlights looking for the dive in the top lane. Death's Grasp going to pull him back, but Odo couldn't put down the Realm of Death.
And teams up with Trick or teams up with Abba. And now that he has that, he can be there that much faster. So keep our eyes on where Ignar shows up.
Oh, Jizuke's gone all the way in, but Trick is on the chase, and here comes Abadage as well. Has stolen away the ultimate. Mowgli jumping in, and here's the TP. Schalke collapse around the mid lane. You predicted it, Frost, and Schalke are looking for the fight. Odo's going to fall, though. Death's Grasp just spells his doom. Jack Troll goes down as well. 2-for-1 trade.
Turns around to make sure that he goes down. Jack Troll himself is then killed.
Odo is the target here. Vitality playing around their side lanes. You said they wanted to put some pressure into KazaLoLLCShighlights, but the rest of Schalke are on their way. TP coming in, and it's Upset to join the fray. KazaLoLLCShighlights knocked into the wall. Mowgli chased down by Abadage. Kabo's going to try and flash away, but Upset is there with the killer instinct, chasing him down, and Kabo continues to heal, but Upset takes him out. 2 for Schalke.
And reminder,
Upset go a little bit too far. Ignar trying to catch out Jack Troll. Knocked up, knocked back. Unbreakable Wing comes out. Attila will pop the Feather Storm, but Jack Troll will be sacrificed. He goes down. Abadage now 5-0 on that Silas. Very rich Hextech Gunblade finished on Jizuke. Essence Reaver on Attila. The Luden's in the top lane for KazaLoLLCShighlights, but I do have to keep looking back towards Abadage. 5 kills now on the Silas. He could totally change on things like the Azir, like the Akali, have an impact by himself and not just be there as another support for his AD carries. Jizuke trades into him. Trick here. Jizuke trying to dodge around, goes in. The perfect execution isn't quite enough, but he dodges away from the supreme display of talent. And Jizuke in the 2v1 comes up huge.
Yeah, and think of how many resources Vitality have, Schalke have committed to.
Strong. With a 30 CS lead over Upset, pushing in towards mid. Now Trick doesn't have his ult, but he's waiting in the wings. Ignar gonna get onto Jack Troll, who jumps in as well. They're trying to take out Upset, and already he's down. 1-for-1 trade as Ignar's caught down towards one side of the fight. Abadage coming in, Mowgli low, but Odo's there to catch the kill. And Jizuke's chased down here by Abadage. Jizuke trying to trade. KazaLoLLCShighlights and Attila on their way to help out today. And now Abadage can't get back into the fight. There's a 3v2 in favor of Vitality. They're trying to get one more, but Abadage...
You know, again, Kai'Sa still being in between items.
Oh. Ignar trying to channel the Hex Flash there, but the chase is on. Death's Grasp misses. Abadage jumping in, and the fight begins. Jizuke not here. Trick's already got down Jack Troll, and the Feather Storm comes out. Mowgli's still being chased down. Trick going in, Attila low. He's shut down, and now Jizuke's in a 1v5 situation. He's trying to take out Trick. He'll get one, and Jizuke's still doing it all. KazaLoLLCShighlights surviving for such a long time, but Jizuke will go down in the end, and Schalke find the picks they wanted.
Alistair through his ability to zone everyone away from the pit.
And now Schalke are starting to get some of those turrets on the board from Worlds than he has done this split. Ignar going in, lands 1 knockup as Attila pops the Feather Storm. Ignar knocked back down towards the other side. Mowgli caught out here by Abadage, and he can definitely win that matchup. The jungler is dead. I got baited for a second, but obviously I wasn't watching my mini-map. Jack Troll, though, he went in to try and get some vision, and Trick is here, and Attila's going to go down as well. You don't even need to bait them towards the Baron when they just...
towards the fight in mid lane.
Oh, Mowgli's caught out again. Pops the flash away. Odo trying to fight down towards the bottom side as Attila goes in. Jack Troll caught out in the realm of death. Abadage almost takes down Mowgli, and now Jack Troll is not in the best of shapes. Lands the body slam back, but he will fall to Odo. The root comes out from Attila. It's Jizuke going forward, trying to carry this fight for his team, but look how low he already is. Shut down once. He gets shut down in response, and now Attila chasing away from Abadage, but he's caught out, and Upset feels the killer instinct, flashes forward, takes the double, and Schalke come out on top in the fight.
And Vitality weren't able to shut down the damage dealers from Schalke, and the fact that there are multiple threats. Abadage tore through that, and then Upset cleaned up the back half. They now rotate over towards the Baron. Trick is still alive, Mowgli is not, and it's just KazaLoLLCShighlights to see what he can get done.
So Cabo does have a lot of AoE damage here, and Mantrid in a flame could do a lot. We've seen it stolen away before by a Karma. It was reckless. He goes in, upset going forward though, and Trick will take the Baron. Schalke acted as a body block for situation on the backline.
Part of why I really like Schalke's team fighting is their zone control. Again,
you can see it, as you say, they take turns being the one on the front line. They take turns being the disengage tool for upset. What you want to get, right? If you can break open that mid-tier 2 or even inhibitor tower, it would be incredible.
And rotate between these two waves.
So upset was actually bot lane just here. He just based, has the teleport. He's going to join Abadage in the top lane as the rest of Schalke come across. Shizuke trying to trade in, Upset running away, but oh, they catch him out. Look at the damage onto Abadage. He's quite low. Upset's going to take this tower with the help of those cannon minions, and Odoamne is Abadage and Odoamne are going to try and take down this inhibitor tower. Vitality realize they have to do something. They go for the fight. Abadage caught out. Odoamne off towards the top side of this as Abadage tries to trade on KazaLoLLCShighlights. Goes golden for the moment, but Odo can't really do too much to help out his mid laner. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, the mid-tier 2 falls, and now the inhibitor tower is the new target for Schalke. All they wanted to do was open up the map. They will sacrifice Abadage for that, and they take down the inhib tower. Men up these waves so effectively.
This is a flank being set up. Keep your eyes on Trick as he is zooming through this jungle. This is about to be the flashpoint.
Shizuke matches him. They spotted him out. Trick is down. Schalke looking for the fight though as Abadage jumps into Attila, and already he's gone down. Shizuke's used the perfect execution, and the rest of Schalke chased onto Vitality and took them out. Shizuke caught out Trick.
He's got the wave
on the flank, and now he's got the wave. Looking to catch Schalke on off guard. The upset can just open up on the inhibitor because of course that tower's already gone down. Schalke will settle for this. There's a big wave in bot and a big wave in top. If Shizuke can't get back in time, they could open up all 3 inhibs.
Shizuke is trying to do everything he can to keep Vitality alive in this series, but there are too many waves crashing. Yes, he gets the mid lane wave, but the bot lane wave is crashing. The top lane wave is crashing, and Schalke are still going to decimate Vitality's base.
For a moment, there were signs of life as Shizuke caught out Trick, but Schalke just slammed that door straight in their face. All 3 inhibitors are down. 2 seconds left.
One more shot. They are going to have to risk everything to stall this Baron, because if Schalke get it, it's over.
You know what doesn't help? If Jacktraw's already dead. Upset is dominating, went in with a killer instinct, and Jacktraw unable to disengage in time. The rest of Schalke on their way. Odo does have a teleport if Vitality go too far. And look at this, Ignat has a perfect flank position, but Vitality have noticed. Ignat tries to Hex Flash away, but he can only catch out Mowgli. Ignat goes golden, Trick jumping in. Supreme Display of Talent will knock them back and get the stuns off. Ignat heals up, and now Schalke can continue the offensive. Shizuke trying to do what he can, he jumps in. He needs to take out Upset. Vitality are going to do anything in this fight. Trick down, 2 down, Vitality fighting back. It's 3! Vitality find it! All off the back of Shizuke. Attila still putting the damage out. Oh, just give it to them. Just take it all. Abadage tries to trade in. Shizuke caught out. Oh, Abadage, is he going to be able to do it? Shizuke trying to take this one. Oh, it's Abadage! Vitality fought to the last man, but it was Abadage and Schalke who stood up stronger.
And it was between the 2 mid laners. Who was going to come out on top? Shizuke was so far down, a massive gold lead. It is just now Jacktroll trying to keep Vitality alive in this, trying to keep Schalke away from match point.
Mowgli up now as well, trying to help his support play this game out, but Abadage's already taken down one. The Nexus Tower's going to fall, and Mowgli decides to the minions. Schalke wrestled this game out of Vitality's hands, and they are 1 game away from a few kills in a skirmish. It really turned around. Instead, I think this is Sejuani top, with Olaf going into the jungle for Mowgli. We wondered
mid, am I ganking bottom?
He's dancing around like he's wearing a hula hoop, but he goes in towards the mid lane. Shizuke with the Hex Trick, Abadage jumping forward. Shizuke gets taken out, and now Mowgli will look for the trade. And Mowgli could be coming in. He didn't actually spot this one. Jackdaw flashing forward. They're going to catch him out. Easy enough stuff for Vitality. They're on the board.
And Alba went around. I'm out of position. Meanwhile, Jacktroll had slipped in underneath Fog of War and under a tower there.
Jackdaw, that was bad.
Okay.
Unbreakable Will comes up, and
back.
Ignat goes forward. Yeah, that was just poor play from Jackdaw. Going for the fight. Didn't realize that, well, he must have impacts the game as we go on, because we expected him to win the laning phase, but after that, is he going to have as much impact in a team fight as a Mordekai's role?
Well, I think...
And Mowgli maybe going to push too far forward. Jackdaw goes for the engage, but Trick is here. TP's coming in from both teams. Jackdaw forced away. Here comes Mowgli, lands the Glacial Prism onto Trick, and it's KazaLoLLCShighlights who's there first. 1 down. Odoamne's going to try and face off Jackdaw, gets him in the realm of death and takes him out. Ragnarok used here by KazaLoLLCShighlights as Odoamne now caught out by Shizuke, but Abadage is on the way, has the perfect execution. Could look for the fight. Out of that rift hole.
Yeah, they are currently hanging on to the gold lead. We've now seen a swap come through. Now Attila does have access to TP. I'll hold it though, because Cabo feeling lucky.
Gets grass, pulls KazaLoLLCShighlights back, yet to tank up the tower. Now he does. Odo black shielded. The binding lands, but Cabo will take one. He'll fall in response. And Schalke answer with a pockets. Now, a 600 gold lead for Vitality is shrunk just a little bit. Trick trading in here, jumps forward. All of Vitality are there, Trick doesn't care. Supreme Display of Talon will take him out, and now Mowgli perhaps caught out as well. Has the flash, has the Arctic Assault.
Tower, and that seems to be the call, but this would be bad.
It's exactly what they're doing. Odo just chased out here by KazaLoLLCShighlights. We wondered if the Olaf pick into the Mordekaiser would work. KazaLoLLCShighlights showing us just how powerful it can be. Vitality looking to take that bot lane tower, while Schalke continue with the cross-map trades, take top, playing those side lanes.
But this gets really dangerous if Vitality are able to punish this.
Oh, Ignar dodges away, Jizuke on the chase. Ignar pops the stopwatch, but the boomerang blade will find its mark.
Offside. Cabo is still a massive problem into the bot side. The waves have been stacked, Vitality are shadowing underneath him. Vitality just need to not get caught.
Yeah, as you say it though, they do. Jackdaw caught out here, teleport coming in. Jackdaw has the unbreakable win, but now the fight is going to erupt. Schalke looking forward, Ignar caught out down towards the bottom side. KazaLoLLCShighlights already going to take him out. Death's Grasp flashed away from there, and Vitality are looking for the 4v4, but instead they back away. They look towards the mid lane and perhaps think about opening up that tower. Lots of pings coming down.
Yeah, inside track on the mid lane. They should be able to get at least some good damage here, if not just shove it down. It is low, they should just take it.
They will start to open up on it. It's Attila going for it. Odo trading down towards the bottom side. Upset there as well. Mowgli goes golden for the moment. Teleport coming in now, and Schalke want this fight. Mowgli's already down. Attila caught out by Abbedagge up towards the top side of the fight. He's already done. And now Trick lands a perfect ultimate. Jizuke caught out. He's down to 200 HP. KazaLoLLCShighlights trying to trade into upset and Abbedagge, but he just doesn't have the damage. He's done. And now Jizuke, no mana, no life, no friends around him. Schalke find the TP, find the fight. Jizuke continuing to survive. But in the end, someone from Schalke will pick him up. It's upset. Flashes in. And the waves in perfect sync to look for these towers. Glacial Prism used here. Abbedagge caught out, still has the flash. Jackdaw jumping in. It's all onto upset. Pops the killer instinct, but now Vitality get the shutdown, and that's how it's praising them. It's Schalke who make the misstep. Down towards the bottom side of this fight, Odo is trading in against KazaLoLLCShighlights, but you just can't do anything against a rampaging Olaf. Odo still trying to get the damage down. The realm of death comes out, and Odo taken out by KazaLoLLCShighlights in his own realm.
Blinder them, and now have position on the Baron.
But Jizuke overstays, and he's dead. Frosthead in your hands.
Vitality really want a big pick so that they can rotate into the Baron. So what they're waiting on is KazaLoLLCShighlights to actually get this wave, just kind of like a clear eye outscale you, like we used to say in the old days, like this team can't play past 35 minutes. Because I think there's options, it's just who plays it better.
Oh, not Jackdaw. He's in the realm of death with Odo who's trying to hit the obliterate. Can't quite land it.
Oh, teleport.
Back, teleport coming in. And here becomes a fight around the Baron. Jackdaw still alive. Odo almost goes down, but goes golden. Abbedagge chasing onto Attila. He flashes away, but Abbedagge goes in for Jizuke, jumps all the way back. And now the rest of Schalke are here for the fight. Down towards the bottom side. KazaLoLLCShighlights actually chasing out Upset. Upset nowhere near this. Oh, it's actually Trick. Sorry, not Upset. Trick goes down. Upset here, trying to fight onto Jizuke. He goes in with the Academy Rain, and Jizuke's down. And now Mowgli is in a 1v4 situation.
Here comes
Another
Cabo.
two comes out. Cabo coming from the bottom side of the fight as Attila tries to re-engage. Abbedagge going back.
Olaf's got one play pattern. What do you want?
Here we go. He takes out one in a 2v1. Into
Two.
Oh, Upset, you have to dodge around this. The undertow available for KazaLoLLCShighlights. Doesn't quite hit it. Teleport coming in for Vitality. Because why wouldn't you TP into a fight? Upset lands the Void Seeker. Jizuke coming down from the bottom side. But meanwhile, on the top side, there's another fight. And it's Vitality coming out on top. Abbedagge gets onto Attila. Ignar low has popped the Soul Shackles, landing onto Mowgli. And Abbedagge gets a double. Upset's escaped down towards the bottom side as here comes Jizuke. Has the flash. Valkyrie over the wall. Jackdaw still on the chase. Great binding. Abbedagge.
Was it a bait? TP top.
Coming in as well. It's all the TPs for skewing. KazaLoLLCShighlights there. Abbedagge jumping back, and Jizuke. Even the Hex Drinker won't save you now. Oh, he's got the flash still up. Void Seeker doesn't hit. How do you follow these fights? It's just everything. Vision control is all in favor of Vitality. Death's Grasp going to pull you back. And here goes Odo pops Mowgli into the realm of death. Ignar trying to get some damage down from the side. But look at Trick so low. Black Shield comes onto him. Jumping forward. Lands the damage. Oh my god, Attila's almost down. But Vitality already taken down one. It's a 1-4 trade. As now Schalke trying to open up. Upset coming in. And perhaps Vitality have dived too greedily. Perhaps Vitality have gone too deep. Because Upset arrived in time. It's a 5-for-3 in favor.
To take it down. Oh god.
I don't think they could take this down.
No, they could do it.
Upset. Remember, one of the Barons attacking does less damage. Oh, that was close. Okay, Schalke get it. 30.
The difference there of Vitality being able to stall out that Baron.
The benefit for Vitality, or the good thing here for Vitality, is although you still have a 2.5-minute Baron buff on Schalke, Vitality have relatively good wave clear, and they have a lot of towers still standing. It's going to be a while before Vitality, before Schalke are knocking on the inhibitor turrets, and so maybe Vitality get another shot, get another fight around a Baron before this game is well and truly out of their hands. Upset's going to open up 2 towers in the bottom lane, and now Joins is pushing in. It's those small things that really maximize the efficiency of a push with something like Baron, and how much gold he's sitting, about 1,100, so he's almost at his Rabadons, should be able to back and get it now. It's from Jizuke, from Attila, from KazaLoLLCShighlights to really change a game.
Which is
going in. Jacktroll straight onto the back line. They've tried to catch out Abadage already. He's down. The moment of brilliance has arrived. And now Schalke are running for the hills. Odoamne puts them in the realm of death. Upset trying to get the damage down, but look at KazaLoLLCShighlights. He's that front line. He's that tank. One down. Jacktroll goes out. Trick jumping in. Upset there to follow as well, but already 2 more kills come out for Vitality. And now Upset has to run. He jumps onto the back line. He takes out Mowgli. That was beautiful from Upset, but Vitality are now on the chase. They're looking for him.
But Upset just needs to delay them, if possibly get out. I think Jizuke's going to clean it up.
Is he? Oh! Is he? Upset with the fancy feet! He almost gets it! He just can't quite! And Jizuke comes out on top.
But an absolute hero play from Upset because Mowgli is dead. The Baron has spawned, which means that Vitality can no longer turn towards the monster objective and instead are racing towards this base.
They could just win the game right here, though. Abadage 15 seconds away. 3 carries up for Vitality. They're going to at least take the inhibitor and they'll look for the win. It's on Ignite, trying to defend. Soul Shackles, Flash, and Ignite. Abadage 5 away, Vitality fighting back. Their backs against the wall. They found the play, they found the picks, and Vitality will not go quietly into the night.
Doesn't agree. So there we go.
So I think onus on this game heavily on Schalke to make plays early on, especially at level 6, their mid 2v2 has to be able to make plays.
He has had his enemy top laner's number this entire game. Now Jizuke maybe overstepped. Abadage jumping in with the root. Valkyrie up here, but Jizuke's taken down with the Ignite. Trick on his way. Jizuke still has the flash in from Trick, but now look at the damage coming down onto Abadage. He's got to try and dodge away. He's still got the flash. He uses the stealth, doesn't even burn. The flash eventually goes away. Odo chasing onto Jizuke, and with the boomerang, he'll get first blood. Mowgli's forced down towards the bottom side of this fight. He still has his flash, though, but KazaLoLLCShighlights coming down to join the fight, and Mowgli maybe looking for the fracture. The stun comes out. Odo, of course, flashless, lifeless, and
Vitality with that CC. So this is multiple flashes being expended to try to get Jizuke.
Now Odo, Cabo still has flash. Knocked back. The trade continues. Looking to get underneath the tower. One more auto from Odo would be enough, but he can't quite get there in time. Attila trading onto Upset, and they get the 2v2 kill. Garen, Yumi, and
Form with Meganar. There's a lot of CC. I'll hold it though, Jizuke.
I would like it trading in. Mowgli's on his way, still has the flash, has the smite. Here comes Trick. Jizuke bopped up. Trick looking for the damage. Mowgli turns around onto Trick, and Trick doesn't have it just in time. Gets the damage out. Abadage looking for the root, but can't quite land it. And now Mowgli's 6. Abadage has to try and knock him away, but he doesn't land the stun. Mowgli still has the flash. Flash, chase, put the stinger in his back and look for the kill, but he can't land a fracture. Abadage dodged away from it and able to escape for the moment. Mowgli just needs one more auto. He's ignited. Mowgli, you dive too deep. Now Ignar trying to catch out Mowgli. Upset here as well. The knockup will land. Mowgli's going to try and escape, but there's not really many places for him to go, and Schalke do find
back to his bot lane, and Vitality have moved Jacktroll and Attila.
Yeah. But
hello.
KazaLoLLCShighlights dead. Has the Impale. There's the smite for the slow, and they pull back Odo. Didn't want to flash. Odo knocked back and really just locked in place. Not much he can do. Vitality will get another kill, or a first kill, on towards KazaLoLLCShighlights.
Yeah, but because KazaLoLLCShighlights was picked off warding, it now transitions to this play where Vitality used the Herald top.
Okay, so double TP's coming in here from Vitality. They've used the Herald. Ignite Abadage. It's like, okay, I'm out of here because Attila and Jacktroll are here to join the fight. We have Herald's fallen. The tower's almost gone down as well. It's like 2 auto attacks away from dead. Odoamne is going to leap away. And it's Vitality who make the play, but the tower's still surviving. Trick going in. Final chapter popped here. KazaLoLLCShighlights has Jacktroll on him. Abadage trying to jump up towards the backline. KazaLoLLCShighlights ticking down with the Ignite. Mowgli will be the first to fall. He's still alive for the moment. He runs towards the backside of the fight. Now Jacktroll caught out with the wallop. Mowgli ignited once again. Attila pulls down Demacian Justice, but it's not enough to take down Trick. And Vitality will lose 3 here. You have to feel maybe even 4. KazaLoLLCShighlights goes down to Upset, who got behind the towers. 4 kills down. Schalke.
The CC did delay the engage from Schalke, but it didn't help you set up any kills, so we're right back in it.
Yeah, Odoamne stepped up way too far here. Doesn't have the flash, going to try and jump towards the bottom side of the fight, but Jizuke's on the chase. Nah, into the wall. Odo maybe looking for the leap across here. Still being chased out. One more auto would be enough. Jacktroll just snipes him from the side.
But this time around, there is a response from Schalke, and it's happening on the bottom side of the map. It's the dragon that's being taken down by Trick, and it's this tower that's being taken down by Abadage.
Vitality have looked a much different team than their first 2 games, you have to feel. They've come back fighting in this series.
But
I'm not going anywhere at the moment, but Schalke are going to invest into this dive. The quickness comes out, Kel gets the knockback with an arm into the wall, and the CC chain is good. Schalke set it up perfectly, they get the kill, but meanwhile, what are they losing in the mid lane? Only Upset here to defend, and the rest of Vitality are just going to push in.
Yeah, the concern was that Kaba was able to trim the wave enough that there wasn't a lot for Schalke to work with.
Right now, he manages to survive.
But in the situation where you're waiting on your one to take advantage, Vitality then recognize, okay, we can't deal with Qiyana unless we put multiple members into her. So what we try to do instead is we run face first and try to see if we can catch out the other unit of Schalke on the map. So good job from Upset to disengage and not burn his flash, and then access to the QSS.
Abadage is behind them here. He's on a control ward. Vitality may be flanked. Ignat going in, catches out one. Upset jumps forward as well, and it's Mowgli the target. And now Abadage going in, looking for Attila, knocks him into the wall. Jack Troll there, along for the fight at the moment as Jizuke gets onto the backline. Trick has to jump away with the body slam. The chase continues, and this is where Vitality start to thrive. They can just continue to poke, continue to chase down Schalke, but Trick is off towards the side, going in, misses, Cabo shot, goes golden. Oh, Cabo with a perfect flash away from the Gnar. Almost got knocked into the wall, and now Attila going in. Demacia Injustice strikes down Trick where he stands, but Cabo shot will fall, and Jack Troll will follow shortly after. Vitality 2 men strong.
Like the Baron because of how much damage his rockets do.
Game still finally in the balance at the 22-minute mark. Now Schalke are playing up towards that Baron. Mowgli maybe not realizing Abadage is there. He's locked out, and that could be the pick that changes this series. Schalke looking for it. They continue to go in. Odo's going to lock Attila into the wall. Final chapter used by Jack Troll. Teleport coming out from the rest of, from Kabashard.
Deep flank being set up by Abba.
He can't get in position for it. That control ward in the bush makes it very hard for him. Now Odo is up towards Gnar. Trick down towards the bottom side. He goes golden. Vitality have the inward path on this, but Abadage is looking for it. They catch out only Attila. Oh, Jack Troll stunned up as well, and here comes Abadage looking for the supreme display of talent. They land the stun. Jizuke falls to Upset, who dives onto the backline, and now it's all on Kabashard. He has to do something. He has to turn this fight around. Jack Troll trying to get there in time. He's being fought off by Odo. Gnar just about survives, but Kabashard takes down one. Upset's picked up a triple, and the Void Seeker will find its mark. One more shot, one more auto will be enough to dent Vitality's hopes of winning this finals. But can Kabashard get away? He changes form. The boomerang is just short. He gets through the acceleration gate, and perhaps Cabo can survive. Upset's still on the chase. He won't let his man out of this alive. And Cabo has nowhere to go. In the end, Upset will find his mark. Shut down. It went on so long. Schalke really didn't get too much out of it. They still only have about 1,000 gold lead. Another Mountain Drake is
Feels like a trap's about to be set up.
Teleport coming in, Ignat trying to get on towards that backline, but the rest of Schalke aren't here. Killer Instinct in from Upset, he's trying to take out Kabashard, but he gets out with the GA, and now Upset on the backline, chased away by Attila. Kabashard gets onto Abadage, pushed back with the Qiyana ultimate. One down already, and Schalke maybe just turn their eyes straight towards the Baron. They can pull Vitality in, but we talked about it before. That Corki can do immense work if allowed to rain hell upon Schalke.
And reminder that Cabo still has access to his TP.
Oh, Jizuke with a perfect Valkyrie. Ignat going in, trying to catch him. Schalke realize they cannot just do this straight away.
Okay, so they're going to force onto the Baron. I like the fact that they're actually splitting up the members, letting that double Mountain do work for them. There's the TP from Kabashard. He's now full health. The poke should approach.
Trick has no HP. Odo One, they caught out with the Impale. The Baron already going down, and Schalke able to sneak it away. Vitality, Jizuke flashing forward, looking for Ignat. Maybe looking for the flank here. Kabashard facing up against Abadage, but he's now in a 2v1, and it's not the best of shapes for the top laner from Vitality. He's already done. Jizuke fighting up towards the top side. He's trying to take down Ignat. He'll take one. Attila spinning in. Trick there in front of him. Abadage and Upset jumping forward. Odo almost with the Mega Knight. It's a double for Jizuke, but Odo now finds his man. It's only Mowgli that he catches out. Upset getting onto the backline. Jizuke shut down. It's Jack Troll that takes down Odo, but Jack Troll will fall. Upset goes godlike, and in the end, Upset's going to keep going in. He chases onto Mowgli. One more auto's enough. Attila will run away, but Schalke take 4, lose 3, and get the Baron.
And in the end, it's Upset who plants his feet. Now 9-1-6 on this Kai'Sa. It was the extended team fight. Schalke were able to win it. Very messy team fight. A lot of different layers to it. But in the end, it is the Baron. Multiple Barons escaping for Schalke, as well as that mid tower.
They open up that mid tower, they'll take down top as well. Abadage having that Baron left up on him is dive in at the end. Attila's able to run away. Now let's go back into this picture because Abadage is being caught out just a little. Trick going in with the bop onto Mowgli, knocks him back, and Abadage is taking out Mowgli down towards the bottom side of this. Jizuke is dead as well, and that is the shot that...
From multiple points of Schalke there.
It has been a messy, messy series, full of skirmishes, full of team fights, but Schalke look like they are within reaching distance of the second round of playoffs, within reaching distance of a matchup versus Rogue. And Vitality look like they might be falling out of world's contention here, Frosk. Inhibitor tower, the target here for Schalke as they open it up down towards the bottom side. They take the inhib as well and maybe even look for the win. 15 seconds still on Jizuke. Instead, they say, no, we'll do this one by the numbers. We'll go mid, we'll help out Abadage, we'll take that inhib as well. And it makes it so much harder for Vitality to defend, but maybe they're looking for an engage as the damage comes out. Schalke can get their third Mountain Dragon here as Vitality just play cleanup duty in their base, try and push out those waves, but already the Baron has fallen. Vitality back away. They know they have to defend. Abadage has the flank.
But they were split on the call. They're caught out of their base. Look at the TPs.
But Vitality could still fight. This TP's going in. Abadage there. The pack to choose by Jizuke to get away. Upset jumps in. Straight onto Mowgli. Straight onto Attila. But Upset has the QSS. The charm coming out from Ignor is perfect. He distracts all of Vitality. And already Upset goes legendary. Attila goes golden. But he will go down in just a second's time. Upset takes 2. And Vitality only had 3 left to defend versus the entire squad of Schalke.
Vitality couldn't decide. Were they going to check for the Baron? They decided against it, but they were caught outside of their base. The TPs were used to get behind them. And now Oda looking to land it.
Jizuke flashes away. Oda goes in with the wallop, but he's going to fall pretty quickly. Jacktro stunned up for the second. Jizuke's gone down. The GA popped on KazaLoLLCShighlights, and there is no hope left. There is not a man that can survive that. Vitality fall. Schalke clean them, and Schalke book their spot against Rogue next week.
Into round 2. I'm reading my notes right now, and I started writing this interview during the previous game, so I wanted to open on, well, that was an easy series, but then everything changed. So can you explain the shift in the series from game 1 and 2 to the last 2, Abadage?
After game 2, we felt pretty confident that we were going to take the series, and then pretty easy. And then in third game, we kind of just saw that we can still lose, and they're not bad. And yeah, then they played that late game comp, and we choked a bit, I think. So we lost game 3, and then into game 4, we just went with a bit of a risky plan, but it worked out.
So I want to follow up on this. You came in today thinking Vitality was bad?
They just didn't have that good performances in the past weeks. So that's the where I'm taking it from.
I'm joking mostly, but thank you for answering this one. Ignor, now I want to run a few questions about picks during this series. In the last game, you left Yuumi open. I guess you knew that they were going to pick Garen with Yuumi, so were you okay laning against that?
We had to choose between Volibear or Rakan, because Volibear is obviously good against Yuumi. So if they go Yuumi with normal AD, then I go Volibear and just try to kill them. But I watched the playoff yesterday, and against Garen Yuumi, Volibear looks really bad. So I just choose to go Rakan and just roaming play, you know. So it was work, yeah.
What do you think about the Garen Yuumi bot lane? Because to be fair, from a viewer's perspective, I think it's boring.
You mean, what do you think me about Garen Yuumi? I don't think it's good, to be honest, but I don't think it's kind of hard to punish. So if they make a lot of mistake bot player, then maybe Garen Yuumi is more safety because he's really tanky, so it's really hard to kill them.
All right, well, thank you for these insights. Now, moving back to game 1. They went for a double smite mid and jungle. Is this something you were expecting from them?
I mean, it's Vitality, so you can expect some kind of unconventional cheese strategy or something. So we weren't too surprised that they're doing something like this. But yeah, we just came into the game with a clear mind and played against it.
But then the game after this one, you see, was it Alistar, I think? So I guess you knew they wanted to pair the Alistar with the Swain because you insta-ban Swain when we never see the champion. So did you know this was coming as well?
I mean, we knew that Attila is also kind of a mage player, or he tries, or he also likes to play stuff like that. So we thought it can be good into what we had.
Right. As Abedage said, it's hard to prep against Vitality because they cheese sometimes, especially in game, level 1 and stuff like that. So tell me about the preparation you guys went through this week to be ready today.
I mean, obviously, what our prepare was like, if they don't try cheese pick or cheese plan, then they can't win. It was our plan, so people first game, we just said like, oh, they will cheese. So we just had like perfect plan, kind of like, where do I ward, where do you ward, like this. So just, I mean.
And playing by the books, as you guys usually do.
Easy to predict. Yeah.
All right. Now, I wonder, because we didn't see many games on this new patch, especially competitively. So how do you prep based on a patch you never saw on stage?
I mean, you just read the patch and start playing and look at other regions. And wait, maybe I misunderstood the question.
No, it's exactly what I meant. I mean, taking examples.
There wasn't too much
other
changes,
regions.
like just nerfs on like Azir Corki, so you're not sure like going into. We didn't know like how good they were now, and we didn't play too much Corki, for example, before, so we weren't sure like is it worth to even pick it up now. And then we just went on stage and drafted.
Well, sounds easy. I mean, we should all do that, I guess. Moving to the new series now, you will be facing Rogue. I want to know, what did you think about this series yesterday? Everybody was expecting Splice to take it, so Ignore. What did you think about Rogue taking it 3-0 yesterday?
Everyone said like Splice will just crush them, but I knew Rogue will play good because when we play against them in like practice game or something, they playing really good, kind of. So and then they have their play style, and they are kind of aggressive. So I mean, just Rogue is good team, but if he prepare draft well, then I think we can easily beat them.
All right. Did you learn anything from the series you saw yesterday, even though it was a massive stomp?
I don't think so.
No?
I mean, I just learned.
Usually watching a team is.
I don't know, like just being like not too nervous in the series, like stuff like that, but not really in-game anything, I think.
All right. Well, final question then. I guess you'll be ready to face Rogue last week.
Yeah, I think we have a pretty good matchup against them. Like the last game we had against them in regular split, we kind of entered it.
That's a tendency we have in Europe.
So I think that doesn't show like the exact like strength level between us and Rogue. So I think we have a good shot.
Ignar, any predictions on your game against Rogue next week?
You mean like prediction? Like how we win like 3v1?
How strong are you going to beat them?
How strong?
Yeah. Are you going to beat them? Yeah.
3-0? 3-1? 3-1?
3-1?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a confident 3-1 then. I guess we can head over to post-game lobby to wrap up the week. Take it away, Shocks.